So the headline says that Nigerian court orders a 500 million naira fine against very dark man for defaming Falana and his son Faz. Also, in the same vein, it's also been reported in Nigerian media that there is um, already an order that is restraining very dark man from further making comments, whether defamation or injurious, to the brand and personality of Femi Falana and his son Faz, and also to deleting whatever he may have put out on all his social media platforms about the complainant. And as usual, before we say anything, I would take us through the ex parte order that was secured in the Nigerian court holding at Ikeja, Lagos State, Nigeria. And so follow me. I'm only reading just in case for those of you that may not have had chance to have read it. So it says, in the Ikeja Judicial Division, holding at Ikeja, today, 14th day of October 2024, before the Honorable Justice M.O. Dawudu. Judge, and seat number is there, between Mr. Femi Falana's son, who is the claimant and the applicant, and then, of course, and Martins Vincent Ose, who is the defendant, aka very dark black man on Instagram, and that very dark man on X or Twitter. And this is the certified true copy. Ruling. The claimant applicant for further conversation commenced this action by an ex parte originating application dated 9th of October 2024, seeking for the following reliefs. 1. An order of interim preemptive remedy by this honorable court restraining the defendant, his agents, privies, and or any other body from further circulating or publishing any defamation video comment about the applicant, and to bring down the defamation video comment about the applicant published on 24th September 2024 on all his online social media handles or pages, pending compliance with the pre-action protocol of this honorable court. 2. An order granting leave to the applicant to serve the pre-action bundles, originating processes, and all court processes between parties hearing on the defendant by substituted means through his lawyer, Deji Adeyanju Esquire of Deji Adeyanju and Partners at Terence Block D4, White Diamond Estate, Makuru Street of Embu Street of Aminu Wosetu, Abuja. Such further orders as the Honorable Court may deem fit to make in circumstances of this ex parte application. Take further notice that the grounds upon which this application is brought are: A. The claimant applicant is a legal practitioner, a senior advocate of Nigeria, former national president of the Committee for the Defense of Human Rights, and former president of the West African Bar Association. B. The defendant is a social media entertainer known on X app, formerly Twitter, as the Very Dark Man, and on Instagram app as Very Dark Black Man. The defendant has a lot of online followers amongst impressionable Nigerian youth and young adults in many states in Nigeria, especially in Lagos and abroad. The defendant describes himself as an online police, not an activist, on his Instagram page. The defendant has no verifiable physical address, but is very active on many social media platforms such as X app, formerly Twitter, as the Very Dark Man, and on Instagram app as Very Dark Black Man, where he has a very huge followership base to wit. Instagram, where he has 1 point, all those not necessary. So we'll move on. So okay, so based on the foregoing, the court resolves the sole issue for determination in favor of the applicant. The application succeeds, and I hereby make the following orders. 1. The defendant, his agent, and privies are hereby restrained from further releasing, publishing, or circulating any defamatory videos, comments about the applicant, and to bring down the defamatory video or comment about the applicant published on 24 September 2024 on all his online social media handles or pages, pending compliance with the pre-action protocol of this honorable court. 2. Leave is hereby granted to the applicant to serve the pre-action bundles, originating processes, and all other court processes between parties herein on defendant by substituted means through his lawyer Deji Adeyanju Esquire of Deji Adeyanju and Partners of Terrance Block D4, White Diamond Estate, Marukuru Street off Embu Street of Aminu Wuse to Abuja. 3. The applicant must file and serve the pre-action bundles, originating processes, and other accompanying processes on the defendant within 14 days from today. And 4. The order in one above shall lapse after 21 days from today. This is the ruling of the court. Okay, so certified true copy and all of that, and signatories, commissioner for oaths. And first, I'm not a lawyer. Maybe my small legal understanding will suffice here. First, this was an ex parte application that the Falanas were seeking the court to granting them. First, they said that there are defamatory videos and comments made by VDM against their the person. Of course, remember this is about Falana. Falana is the one going to court, and then seeking the court, which is within his right, that the court restrain VDM from making further deleting what is there. And of course, we didn't read that here, but there have been several conversations about the 500 million. So that is what the headline said, but we couldn't get that in this certified true copy of. So the court went on to agree, also agree that there will be all court processes and then bundles who should be served to Very Dark Man through his lawyer, who is Deji Adeyanju Esquire, of course. And the court granted that. The court also granted that all VDM's video of September 24th should be deleted from his social media pages, and they restrain him from making further comments. Of course, what this means by legal understanding is that VDM can now officially begin the court processes. I don't know, but there's also an order in number 4 there where it stated that VDM has 21 days to actually delete, to fulfill order 1, which is restraining him and deleting whatever he has already put out on social media. So what this likely may resort to would be a full-blown court hearing. Of course, Deji, who is VDM lawyer, would go on to appeal or to now put in for hearing fully, and then the court will now begin to allow for hearing. But of course, VDM is being restrained from making further public comment about this at the moment, and of course, his lawyers would advise him to stay away. However, Nigerians are saying that Falana is using his wit and powers unjustly. Some people are saying that it is he's not getting on Bobrisky. Why is he leaving Bobrisky and all that? Again, this is not me trying to be one-sided, but the fact of the matter still remains that anybody could have a voice note recorded, and somebody could put my voice note out and or voice recording out, and that's how Bobrisky has been tactical, being advised by his lawyer after the issues he had with EFCC, which he was wrongly advised by his lawyer. So I've denied that, and that's why. And so, however, Nigerians are seeking to know, okay, Falana, yes, we agree, some Nigerians do, that VDM defamed you, but then why are you not bothered about Bobrisky's interest? Bobrisky's voice recording where he called your name and said you charge 10 million, him or her 10 million. You charge him 10 million for her to get out of, oh God, I'm stupid, to get out of the prison. And so, but it seems Falana in his interview on Channels did say that he has never spoken with Bobrisky, he's never met him, never known him from Adam. That's what Falana says. So I'm assuming that Falana did not have any dealings with Bobrisky, so to speak. Falana said with his mouth, and go and watch that interview again with Seun Okibaloyi, that the only time Bobrisky was mentioned to him was went far as had said in his own public statement that Bobrisky actually reached out to him and then requested for money, and then that was how it ended. Nothing more. He didn't give him and all that. So Falana is even looking at Bobrisky's side because at the point he doesn't think that there is any need to even look at that. However, VDM has got a case to answer. He's going to go to court to prove all he said. I wish that we were not here, and that's some of us. And then at this point, it is not a time to begin to take sides and all that. VDM is doing a noble job. We must agree. Yeah, maybe there are a few errors that we have to correct. Falana also has a name to protect, of course, because at the end of the day, you don't joke with things like this. They have these far-reaching implications, especially for a brand like him that is built over the years. The man has sacrificed a whole lot getting here. I don't know. I don't want to agree that some of you are saying, "What did he do for Nigeria?" But it's Femi Falana. Excuse me. He's been here for a long time. He's done his beats. He's put in his own effort. I'm not saying that VDM doesn't. I don't even know. At some point, I just feel that maybe we would have been able to avoid all this if VDM had put out an apology conveniently to say, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to," or whatever happened wasn't deliberate, like he said. But even when VDM did apologize at the House of Rep hearing, because that was not what Falana requested for, he wanted a written video posted on his platform, so to speak. But some of his fans said no, that was an apology, and then of course it seems like Falana also did not accept the apology. So wait for the full-blown court hearing, and of course it means that VDM is going to appear in court to begin to. So whatever the court has said now is an ex parte order that the court has ruled. Of course, the court, VDM and his lawyer will have a chance to appeal against the order and then get into full-blown hearing on this matter. I'm not a lawyer again. That's in layman language I've had to use. So I'm out of here. I just brought information. Bye for now.